Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, the T on NPD and relationships. Of course, family, y'all know how we do it. To all of our new family members, hey y'all, welcome everybody. Of course, to my tribe and family at large, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back to see what I have to say about the matter. Thank you all so much for the warm wishes, the happy Mother's Day wishes. Thank you all so much. And of course, I hope you all of the beautiful queens here, hope you had a beautiful Mother's Day. Thank you all so much. I know I may not have had a chance to answer everybody in the comment section, but I just want to let you know, thank you so much. I appreciate you all and God bless you. Amen. And of course, y'all know on Thursday night, we do have our Thursday night live streams, okay? Every Thursday night at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we are live right here on the channel. The goal of the day is 1.2K plus, y'all. If you rocks with your girl, okay, if you're rocks with your girl, hit that like button one time, okay? And listen, y'all know that we are hit the like button because this is life-changing, sometimes life-saving information that we are, of course, spreading throughout the algorithm. All right, y'all. So let's jump into the topic of this video. I want to talk about this. The narcissist has to leave you with no closure, basically, and next to nothing, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and of course, physically as well. Want to talk about this because I want y'all to understand there is a plan going into the discard, okay? Narcissists just don't discard you, and like I've told you all before, they actually groom you for the discard, okay? But they also plan, okay? They plan things for the discard, okay? They plan things. And so basically, when I say they plan things, usually the discard will happen during a major event, or around a major time of celebration or something like that in your life. You could have gotten a new promotion. A lot of you were discarded around your birthdays, holidays. Some of you all were discarded around the time that you were actually sick, or you were down and maybe needed the narcissist's help. Some of you all were discarded then. And then also too, the plan going into the discard has to be strategic, okay? So not only is it no closure, but these birds plan this thing. So you will notice that going into the discard or during the devalue stage, a lot of things were being taken away. And when I say taken away, it's not that the narcissist was truly taking things away. It was just that you were giving a lot of things away, because what you were doing, I'm gonna give y'all some revelation. I want y'all to hit that like button for me, please. I'm gonna tell you, you were giving a lot of things away, because during the discard, there were a lot of unnecessary arguments. There were a lot of, just chaos and confusion. You could never do anything correct. You weren't doing anything right. So a lot of you spent a lot of time, energy, and not to mention money and resources trying to get this bow-legged pigeon recycled at that back to the place where you met them, in the beginning. You're trying to bring that person back that you experienced during the love bomb, not understanding that it was all a game. It was fake. But the discard is, there's a plan, and it's a strategic plan that goes in with the discard. And it's very unfortunate, but I know that when you're watching, y'all gonna testify in the comment section that as when you watch this video, you're gonna be like, wait a minute, yes, I was doing that. And wait, yes, that did happen. Yeah. So not only do they groom you for the discard, but they plan for the discard. Okay. Now, when they plan for the discard, the narcissist doesn't always have a target supply, okay, that they're going to go to. And really, honestly, if they have supplies lined up, but not necessarily on the grade A level like yourself, like you might have been or like you were, it's okay, because the way that they leave you with no closure And the way that they leave you with literally next to nothing, emotionally, spiritually, physically, they're taking a lot, and they don't have to really take it away from you, because like I said before, a lot of times we're giving these things up because we just want peace. Okay, we just want peace in the situation, and peace is definitely not what we're going to get. And it's very unfortunate when you go through that, because you're like, well, why is it happening this way? Okay, well, here's the deal. Okay, when you are dealing with a person that does not make a connection with you, okay, that does not share an intimate space with you, meaning they do not allow you to see their vulnerabilities. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing that, because abusers do not, and I told you all before, abusers do not connect with their victims, okay? They don't connect for the simple reason that they're going to abuse you, okay? And the demonic entity that controls them doesn't want to connect with you. It wants to abuse you to the place that basically, you're left trying to figure everything out. And ultimately, what a demonic entity wants to do to us is basically cut off the light switch of life to us. Okay, that is the whole mission, purpose, and goal. Okay, and this is what the narcissist does. All it is a demonic entity, in human flesh walking. So the narcissist becomes the vehicle by which the demonic entities operate and feed. Okay, so that's why we say that there are legions of demons inside of them, because you will be surprised at what you experience with these birds, and all the different ways that they abuse you. That's because of all of the different spirits that they have controlling them. You see what I'm saying? All them spirits have to be fed. I said it. I have to give you the spiritual piece, because I need you to understand that there is a plan behind this discard. You have to be left with no closure. You have to be left with next to nothing, because once this happens, once the discard happens, they need to absolutely know that you are still an option for them to return to. Okay, they need to know that. So here's what you will see. Okay, a lot of times, like I said, they will leave you at some of the most inopportune times. A lot of you were discarded when you were sick, those different things. Okay, and the part where they do no closure, this works in tandem with you being left with nothing. Okay, this is why you had a lot of them acting up, and I'm not gonna, well, let's just talk about this. No, they're not gonna talk about it on purpose. They don't want to talk about it. Why don't they want to talk about it? Because if they talk about it, then they have no reason for you to long for closure. You get it? They don't have a reason for you to long for closure. So when you're sitting there trying to understand what they're doing and why they did it, then you're like, but I need to see. So once the discard happens, you are completely at their mercy, because all of the things that you were giving over to them at that point, you're like, can you come and give me some of that back? Can we talk? Can we? And the narcissist is like, listen, this is why a lot of times, not only do you not get closure and they leave you with next to nothing, they plan all of this. There is a plan for the discard, and this is what they do. Okay. And then they will turn around and have the immediate gall and have the audacity to block you when they cause the whole situation. It's a cold game. I'm telling you, it is cold. Why? Because, and you sitting there thinking, how in the world could a person like this treat you that way? Because they don't love you. They never connected with you. They never intended to give you closure. They never intended to even discard you. The discard is an illusion. It is a complete illusion. Okay, so this is what you have to understand. So the discard, there is a plan for the discard. The discard is not something that just, I'm just going to No. It has to be strategically. And I tell you all this, is that everything with a narcissist is strategic. They do everything that they do on purpose. Okay, on purpose. If you were left with some of them took your cars, some of them went into your bank account, took money out of your bank accounts, some of them literally stole from you. I mean, literally stole things from you. And you're like, what in the world is happening here? Well, see, what you have to understand too is that a narcissist, because they are not intending by any stretch of the imagination to connect with you, because of that, they don't care about the plan. They don't care how receptive you are to it. They don't care about your feelings. What they care about is that you are left with questions in your mind. You are left with no answers. You are left with a half of or next to none of what you went into the addictionship with. Okay, that's what's important. This is how the discard is planned. They not only groom you for the discard, but they plan the discard because, you know, like I said, during that devaluation stage, you are giving them everything. You are, like I told you, when you're being groomed, they're telling, you know, you for the discard, you in there cooking the best dinners, you making a lot of this stuff that they got during the discard, a lot of the extra stuff that you were spending money on, money that you didn't have, you know, all of these different things. They're starting arguments back to back to back to back to back. Why? It was just because the narcissist is tired, and this is a part of their cycle, and it's time for them to change their oil. They need a break from you, and they want to go and play a while and then come back to you because they've broken you down. Because what they really want to do is make sure you're so broken that you yourself, you find it hard to even find hope in life anymore. See, if they could get the trophy of your life, that would be the best thing. Okay. But if they can't get that, they at least want to get you broken, or have you broken and destitute enough that you're sitting waiting for their return. But the devil is a liar. Do you hear me? When I tell you, this is why you have to win. Once you go through that first discard, and those of you that are watching this and you see that this is happening, this is the first time you've ever, let me tell you something. You recognize what is happening. You understand what is happening, and you get out of there. Don't allow anyone to treat you this way. See it for what it is. Understand it for what it is. Understand it for what it is. And then you get out of there. Okay, family? So I wanted to put this out here for you. I wanted you to all understand what we were dealing with and what we had to, and what we're going with here, and then understand what you're dealing with. Don't go back to that place. Don't allow them to do it to you. And then when you see that that's what they have done, I'm sorry, y'all, I have family over here. But when you see that this is what they were doing, and this is something that you know is not right, and everything that I'm telling you is lining up with what I said, don't even play with it. You just need to get out. Get out. Don't go back. Don't ask them to, I want to talk to you. No, because a lot of times you're not wanting closure. What you're wanting is you're wanting them to change their mind. You're wanting answers. Let your accountability, you know what? I allowed them to do this. I wasn't familiar, but you're coming across this information. Why? Because you know that something is wrong. Listen to what I'm saying. They don't mean to heal you. They want to hurt you, family. So don't ever go back. Get your prayer life right. Get your life right with the Most High and keep it pushing. Okay, family? So I wanted to put this out here for you. I love you all, and I want you all to be safe out there. I love you all. You stay safe and be good to yourselves. And I will see you all on the next video, and I will see you all healed at the top, family. Shalom. Peace.